cult of Hasanabi. Mention, and we're gonna move on to the update. The Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's
ban from
comments
Twitter,
could be used
where he went
him.
on to beef with Greta Thunberg about his car collection.
That Greta with a little hate-filled face.
Now, Andrew Tate will be spending the next month in a Romanian jail as he faces charges of human trafficking, rape, and forming an organized crime group. And police have seized 11 of his luxury vehicles. Since his arrest in late December, untrue reports about Tate have spread across social media. So what's actually happening with Andrew Tate? Kat Tenbarge is a culture reporter who's been following Tate's story closely.
The most ubiquitous piece of misinformation that spread after his arrest was about that video that he created in response to Greta Thunberg.
I'm not actually mad at Greta. Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled.
So in the video, Andrew Tate had this pizza box in front of him, and the pizza chain that he ordered it from is a Romanian pizza chain. So some social media users theorized that the way the Romanian authorities were able to identify that Tate was in the country of Romania was because he had ordered this pizza box. But
while we know that this isn't real, I do wish it was really bad. One, because it doesn't take away from his actions or the severity of the story at all, but it's pretty funny.
But the Romanian authorities came out later and denied that that was how they were able to actually move in and make this arrest. So the Romanian government had been investigating him over the course of the year.
Prosecutors have accused Tate, among others, of forcing women into making pornographic content for distribution on social media and for financial gain to the group.
These are all things that Andrew Tate has explained across numerous podcast interviews, on his own website, in his own social media posts.
We started this little webcam business from my apartment, and it just grew and grew and grew, and it got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations.
So for the last couple of years, Andrew Tate has lived in Romania with his brother Tristan, and it's there that Andrew and Tristan have described building this cam girl sort of business venture.
This business is the subject of the human trafficking investigation by Romanian authorities.
He started this business when he was still in the UK, but said that he moved to Romania because of their lax laws around sexual assault.
People say, why did you in Romania? And I explain my 5 reasons. One of them is the Me Too era.
I love this. I mean, this is the perfect video. This is what I've been trying to do for the longest time, is take the things that Andrew Tate has said and match them up with their crimes.
They go, oh, well, you're a rapist. I say, no, I'm not a rapist. But I like the idea of being able to just say to do what I want. I like being free.
On his website, there was previously a page outlining what Andrew Tate called the PhD program. This section was removed after it started to gain controversy, but there are archived versions NBC News was able to review. In the description, Tate says his job was to make women fall in love with him.
And then once he had them under his sort of control, that's when Andrew Tate said that he would essentially exploit them by getting them to perform sexual acts on camera or speak to men through platforms like OnlyFans in order to make money that would then be funneled back to Andrew Tate and his associates. And this is essentially what the Romanian government has accused him of doing.
Over the past year, as Andrew Tate has become a household name in certain circles, many online personalities began capitalizing off his popularity.
Some of these people are associated with online conservative movements and the alt-right. Some of these people are associated with cryptocurrency or streaming.
And some continue to defend him.
One of those is Aiden Ross. He's an extremely popular Twitch streamer and YouTuber. He was somebody who came out and defended Tate immediately after the arrest. He actually tweeted that President Biden should pardon Andrew Tate, which Romania is, of course, not under the jurisdiction of the United States, so a lot of people pointed that out.
Many of Tate's online followers have questioned the legitimacy of the investigation.
The Red Pill community, as it exists online, is anti-progressive, so they're anti-feminism, they're anti-equality, and so Andrew Tate has definitely become a symbol of those online spaces, and so you'll see them rise up to defend him. They'll say that members of the Matrix are the ones who are leading this investigation, influencing the charges against Andrew Tate.
Past interviews have also resurfaced of Tate publicly saying that he believed he'd be arrested or killed.
Tried to shut me up and I won't shut up. They're either going to try and put me in jail or they're going to kill me.
A lot of people have used this to suggest that he might actually be innocent, but in reality, Andrew Tate knows that he has been under investigation in in Romania since at least April 2022. So it's very likely that he had some idea that he may be arrested in the future.
Tate could face years in prison if he's found guilty of some of these crimes.
You have all of these young men who look up to him, who listen to him, and they're internalizing the things that he says about women.
I didn't miss it. I saw. I was getting up while I heard Aiden Ross and his love.
Platforms like Only has accused him of doing.
Many
his love
online
affair.
personalities began capitalizing off his popularity.
Some of these people are associated with online conservative movements and the alt-right. Some of these people are associated with cryptocurrency or streaming.
And some continue to defend him.
One of those is Aiden Ross. He's an extremely popular Twitch streamer and YouTuber. He was somebody who came out and defended Tate immediately after the arrest. He actually tweeted that President Biden should pardon Andrew Tate, which Romania is, of course, not under the jurisdiction of the United States. So a lot of people pointed that out.
Many of Tate's online
Tate's rhetoric is apparently comedy to some people. Yes, Tate's rhetoric could be comedy to some people. Okay? If it wasn't about like openly fucking like harming women all the goddamn time, and he was like very clearly making a mockery of that kind of behavior, then yes, you can have the character Andrew Tate be like a funny character, just like out of control misogynist who is like deeply fucking insecure. That is an archetypical character. It's great. The problem is he actually did all the shit that he said he was doing, and he also believes all the shit that he says he's believing. Play with XQC? What do you say? Oh, is he trying to play Valo? Because I told him I'm down to play.
followers have questioned the legitimacy of the investigation.
The red pill community as it exists online is anti-progressive. So they're anti-feminism, they're anti-equality. And so Andrew Tate has definitely become a symbol of those online spaces. And so you'll see them rise up to defend him. They'll say that members of the Matrix are the ones who are leading this investigation, influencing the charges against Andrew Tate.
Past interviews have also resurfaced of Tate publicly saying that he believed he'd be arrested or killed.
Tried to shut me up and I won't shut up. They're either going to try and put me in jail or they're going to kill me.
A lot of people have used this to suggest that he might actually be innocent, but in reality, Andrew Tate knows that he has been under investigation in Romania since at least April 2022, so it's very likely that he had some idea that he may be arrested in the future.
Tate could face years in prison if he's found guilty of some of these crimes.
You have all of these young men who look up to him, who listen to him, and they're internalizing the things that he says about women, and they're bringing that into their real lives and into their relationship with girls and women. So I think that that's something that has been a big concern, especially for educators and parents, and it's something that we'll continue to see the ramifications of as this case plays out.
I wish there was more, because there's so much more to cover on like what he has said, but I guess like this did a pretty good job overall. But
far-right influencer Andrew Tate was in a Romanian court on Monday asking to be released from a 30-day hold. Andrew Tate.
My Valo lobby. Tina Saikunu Shoto Hassan Neswa Foolish Wilnev Myung Blau. Wait, oh, we're doing a custom? I didn't realize we were doing customs. I thought we were doing comp. What the fuck?
Tate, his brother Tristan, and 2 other people were detained on December 29th with charges related
Customs
to
or
human
content?
trafficking,
I like
coercion, organized crime, and sexual assault. Romanian officials say the 4 people have been exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content meant to be seen on specialized websites for a cost. The Tates went to court to appeal a judge's decision to extend their arrest period from 24 hours to 30 days. Prosecutors say since the arrest, they have seized several vehicles belonging to the Tate brothers, reportedly worth up to $300,000.
We're now living in a world where there is an endless battle ongoing for your mind.
Tate, who holds British and American citizenship, was banned from Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram for violating policies against hate speech and misogynistic comments. His Twitter account was reinstated in November 2022 after Elon Musk became CEO of the company. In regards to the human trafficking and sexual assault charges, a lawyer for the Tate brothers told a Romanian news outlet, "In my view, there is no..."
The funniest part, the funniest part about this is, I think, like, other than everything else that has happened, because you rarely ever see like a real comeuppance like this, is the very real situation with Andrew Tate's hair. Okay, like, he is clearly fucking bald. Okay, he's bald as shit, and it's so obvious. You look at his older fucking videos, like, he is balding. Okay, and he has to fucking lie about everything. That he claims he has hair. He claims he has hair and he just shaved it on his own.
No evidence there.
There is nothing wrong with balding, but it is really fucking funny that he claims that he has hair, but he balded himself for funsies. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy to just, like, make this... You're wrong. His recent photo shows his hair is growing out. That's not true.
Both men have denied wrongdoing. He also said the controversial Tates play characters online, which should not be used as evidence in a criminal trial. A tweet on Andrew Tate's account posted January 8th.
Anyway, Moon will remember this. What do you mean? He owns it, though. That's the difference. Like, he owns it. He owns it. He owns it. He owns it. Okay? Okay. We'll do Joe Schmo after. How about that? I know we're going to do Joe